So tell us, Michael, without giving away too much, can we find out what the main plot of the movie is?
Ah, yeah. Without giving away too much.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what I can do.
Might be a bit difficult.
A little bit difficult because I've got to be very, very careful here because if I do slip up, some things I say could possibly give away even the ending of the movie. So I'm going to have to be very, very careful. Basically, look, to start off with, a lot of people who hear about this movie actually think the movie is based on my life. It's actually not based on my life, Steve. Some of the things that take place in the movie, some of the comedy, is actually based on some things that have happened in my life.
Well, I think that's the case with a lot of movies, isn't it? You get a little bit of your own history in there when you're writing a movie.
Look, I think you do. So someone once said to me, when I was thinking about writing my first book, someone actually said to me, if you're going to write about something you know. And it makes sense.
Yeah.
If you're going to do something for the very first time, then do it about something you know. So, of course, my first book was about my life as a comedy drag queen. So, of course, if I'm going to write my very first movie, it's going to be about drag queens, of course. But we're sort of getting off the track there a bit. As I said, some people think that the movie is based on my life. It's not. The movie is really based around the main star, which is Natasha, one of the drag queens who caused me a whole heap of trouble.
Is that the character name?
That's the character name, Natasha. Natasha, causes me a whole heap of problems.
Right.
So she's about my age. We've been friends for a long time, ever since we started out in Laygirls many moons ago, and we've been together since then. We've been performing shows together since then. But lately, look, she's been having a lot of problems. She's tired of doing shows. She's tired of the ridicule. She's tired of dressing up in drag, performing on stage every night, the ridicule she gets from the audience. She has a few other personal problems, so she starts to drink a bit, a few other things. And actually, the movie starts 2 years in the past.
Oh, I see.
Then we move into the present. I can't give away too much of that, but just to say that it starts in the past. Something happens, and then we move into the present 2 years onwards. So it's a whole bunch of stuff. Look, there's I have another drag queen who comes into my show who's a newbie, green, never been on stage before, never been in drag before, and I have all sorts of trouble with her, trying to teach her how to do her makeup, just the problems that she has trying to get on stage, and nerves or everything else. I can't do this, oh, what am I going to, and it's typical drag queen. So, I have problems there as well. I'm always bailing Natasha out of lockup because she's been picked up for drunken disorderly. There's a lot of comedy scenes between myself and the woman who plays Cindy. Cindy's actually my girlfriend in the movie. So there's a lot of comedy scenes in there. You can imagine Cindy lives with me. My makeup is everywhere, my pantyhose are everywhere, my wigs are everywhere.
Your underpants are hanging from the shower curtain.
My underpants are hanging from the shower curtain. And sometimes they're male underpants, and sometimes they might be female underpants. But we're not going to go there, Steve.
Okay.
But yeah, so you can imagine. This woman trying to live with this, who this is all new to her. She's very naive, hasn't really been around, say, the gay scene or drag queens or anything like that. We've only been together, a year or so. So, this is very, very strange for her. So there is a lot of comedy in that movie between me and her. There's also a lot of comedy between my costume designer, who I get to design the costumes for my show, and my girlfriend, especially when they meet for the first time at our place, and then they decide to go and have coffee together.
Yeah.
That scene alone is worth gold.
Sounds interesting.
That is a very, very funny scene, especially when they start talking about what most people talk about when I'm a drag queen. What do you do with? And I'm not going to go any further there. People can guess that. Yes. So look, it's based on a whole lot of comedy, but I am also in that comedy trying to also get across a serious message as well. That people who do this, myself, I'm not gay. I'm straight. I was married. I have grown children. I do this for a living, for a job. It's great. I love it. I love gay people. I love all types of people. I don't think we should judge. people who do this, whether they do it just like I do, or whether they do it because that's what they want to do and that's how they live their life, who are we to judge? They're normal people. They're not kinky. There's nothing wrong with them. They're not weirdos or anything like that. So, you know, there is also some serious messages that I'm trying to get across in as well. And, yeah, I hope people just enjoy it, enjoy the fun, and yeah, everything will be great.